What's up, everyone? Mary here. So, happy Valentine's Day. I am doing a video today because I feel like today is a very lovey-dovey, feely day, but at the same time, it can be very sad and depressing and lonely for those of us who don't have a significant other. So, and there's a lot of us out here that don't have somebody that they can come home to or somebody that they're talking to or whatever. So, I think today is the best day to talk about that. So, the first thing you gotta ask yourself is, do I love myself? That's the first thing. If you do love yourself, great. You're off on a good start. So the second question now is, am I ready to have somebody love me? If I love myself, then I should be ready to have someone love me. And if I love myself, I should be ready to love someone else. Okay? So the real question is, for those of us who are single right now on Valentine's Day, wishing they weren't, if you do love yourself, then you are ready to love someone else, and you are ready to be loved by someone else. And if you're thinking, I do love myself, but I'm not ready, question that. Why aren't you ready if you have already made the internal work to love yourself? Think about it. To love yourself takes a lot of work. It takes an intense amount of patience and getting to know yourself more and more, and actually going back to your past to see why you have these tics or these triggers. It takes a lot to be able to heal from that, to say that you love yourself. That takes a lot of time and headspace and just a lot of internal work. It's what spiritual teachers or even New Agers call shadow work. Shadow work is all about dealing with your internal demons. It's another way to put it. Same thing, just in a different way. So if you've already dealt with your demons, right, or done your shadow work, or like I've said, done work on yourself enough to say, I'm happy with who I am, I love myself, I'm accepting myself. If you've already gone through this process of evaluating yourself to get here, then there really is no reason to not be ready to be loved or to love someone else. There is no reason. If there is a reason, the reality is you have not done enough work internally to really love yourself. Because when you really love yourself, there are no excuses to not want to love someone else. There are no excuses, because when you love yourself, you know what you like, you know what you don't like, you know the type of person you are, so you already know how to handle yourself, so you're ready to handle someone else. And that's really what it comes down to. If you love yourself, you are ready to handle someone else because you can already handle yourself. All right? So Don't be afraid of going inwards to find out more about you. You can't expect someone to come into your life to find out about you if you don't even know enough about yourself. Think of that. Think of it like that. You need to know enough about you to want to seek information about someone else. Okay, that's what this all is. It's an exchange of information. It's not physical. Okay, everything is all emotional and mental, and it's all about information. You are sharing what you know with someone else, and they're sharing what they know with you. And then you guys are learning from each other. And that's the beauty of being in a relationship, is to be able to learn from the person and grow with that person, or that person helps you grow and you do the same for them. So if you are single right now and you don't have a Valentine and you don't like today because it reminds you of the fact that you are alone, remind yourself that you are alone because you want to be alone, because you are not ready to seek answers from yourself to be able to then want to seek answers for somebody else. Understand that you want to be alone because you don't want to conquer what you haven't dealt with internally. Okay? You have to deal with what you feel internally. You have to deal with past traumas. You gotta go back in time. People say that time travel doesn't exist. Yes, it does. You can go back in time, back into your past, to find out why you are the way you are right now, in order for you to improve yourself for your future. If you don't want to be alone for the rest of your life, then you need to understand that there's something you're doing wrong right now, and you're doing it wrong because of your past. You have to go back to your past, figure out what went wrong to fix your present and future. Okay, so I love you guys. I hope this helps. And next Valentine's Day, you won't have to worry about being alone, because you'll be ready to have a Valentine and to be able to communicate and express how you feel with somebody else. But first, we have to express how we feel with ourselves. Love you guys.